everything you need to know about buying land right here in Nigeria. Now, buying land is one of the smartest financial decisions you can make, only if you do it right. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you step-by-step procedures on how you can buy land right for your investment and not lose your investment or your land. Step 1, know why you are buying this land. Now, before you start making search of lands for sale, you need to sit down and ask yourself these questions. Why am I buying this land? Am I buying it for investment purpose? Am I buying it for residential purpose? That is where I will build my house to live. Or am I buying it for commercial purpose? This could be buying land to build a house you can rent out, or you buying a land you can build a house for short let, or am I using it to build hotels, motels, plazas, shopping mall, and the rest? These are for commercial purposes. Or am I using it for agricultural purposes, where I want to just maybe use it for poultry farming or use it for livestock farming, depending on what I'm doing it for, right? So you need to sit down and ask, why am I buying this land? Are you buying? You also need to ask, am I buying to resell, which is for investment purposes, right? Now, your why will determine the size of the land, the location of the land, and your budget. So this is the first step you need to do or you need to carry out when you want to buy a land. Step 2, choose the right location for the purpose of why you are buying this land. At this stage, you need to involve a reputable real estate consultant or agent who will help you find land in suitable locations that suit the purpose of why you want to use that land for. So let's take, for instance, if you are buying for investment purpose, that is, if you are buying to resell this land later, that means you should be looking for locations that are fast developing, that has good accessibility, that has development potentials, that has government presence, also that have maybe like schools, markets, or government projects around it, because these are the things that are going to make this property or this land appreciate over time, and you can be able to sell it at a higher price. Then if you are looking for land for residential, you should be looking for locations that are secured, locations that are serene, and locations that have accessibility to other infrastructures in town. So you don't want to buy a land that you find it difficult to move from your house to where maybe you get things, you shop, or your children go to school and all of that. So you look for good locations for residential. Then for commercial purpose, you also find good location that is suitable, that will attract a lot of people to come to your shop and all of that. So step 2 is what? Knowing or getting good locations that are suitable for what you want to use it for. And here I will say employ the work of a real estate agent who has experience and will provide you properties that are in different locations that you can search and know the one that suits you. Then the step 3 is knowing the title of the land. Now, this land I want to buy, what document does it come with? Does it have the CFO? Does it have a deed? Does it have a survey plan? Now, because land is immovable, the only way you can find out that this particular land is genuine is through its documents. And that is why at this stage a lot of people get scammed, because they don't verify documents, they don't know the title that the land has, and they maybe just go ahead and make payment to the person, and at the end of the day they lose their money. So at this stage, verify the document that is being given to you. Ask for the document. If possible, conduct your search, ask questions, get to see the document that the seller is using to sell to you. And so if it is a registered land, you go and verify it at the land registry. Step 4, inspect the land physically. Now, even if you can't see the land physically, you can ask the person selling the land to you to make a proper detailed video showing you where the land is located, so that you will know what you are buying, and you are sure that the location of that land is suitable for what you want to use it for. Here you check the accessibility, you check development around, you check the development trends if it is an investment land. Then you also check the neighborhood, because when you get to see the land physically, you get to understand everything about that land and whether it is suitable for your investment purpose. Step 5. Negotiate and agree on a price. Now, here is where you do your research on knowing the average price of land in that area that you are buying from, because a lot of people get scammed at this stage. Either they are underpriced or they are overpriced. So whatever way, you are getting scammed. But when you know the average price of land in that particular location, you know that you are buying right, so that somebody will not offer you a too good to be true kind of land. So let's take, for instance, a particular location. Land in those locations may be costing or may be worth around 5 million naira, and somebody is offering it to you at 1 million naira. You should know that that is a red flag, that somebody is trying to eat your hard-earned money. Same thing happened recently when a client of mine wanted to buy a property from somebody. The agents wanted to sell a property to her for 3.5 million naira. Meanwhile, that particular area is worth 15 million naira. And because she now involved me, I told her that thing is a red flag. Maybe the property does not exist. He just wanted to collect her hard-earned money and run away. And most times, these are the ways to get scammed. People get to buy too good to be true kind of land, and at the end of the day, there is nothing to account for it. There's no documents, and the agent is nowhere to be found. So ensure that you know the average price of land in that particular area and negotiate that you get it at that average price, except, of course, there's a distress. But even if at a distressed price, you should know that there are some prices that you shouldn't go below of. So always research and know the average price of land in the location you are looking at to buy. And then the final step, once you get to negotiate the price, and then you verify the document, you verify the location that is suitable for what you want to use it for, the final step is actually pay for the land and get your documents. Ensure you are not paying in cash. Pay with something, either by transfer, where you have a receipt at the end of the day. And then you also ensure that you get an acknowledgement receipt from the person you are buying this land from. And finally, you get the documents. Here, most important documents you need to get when you buy land in Nigeria, especially in this side of Nigeria, which is Enugu State, to ensure you get your deed of assignment, or deed of sublease, or deed of lease, depending on who you are buying from, and then a registered survey plan. Now, deed of assignment transfers ownership from the person you are buying from to you. However, the survey plan shows you the exact size of your land and the boundaries of your land. With this way, you are sure you got a land from somebody. So these are the steps you need to take when buying land right here in Nigeria, especially right here in the city of Enugu. Now, here is a bonus tip. Once you get your land, please try to go and take possession of the land, either by putting a dwarf fence, or you put a full fence and put a gate and lock it, secure your land, or you start planting on it, and then finally go and perfect your documents at the land registry. With this way, you secure your land ownership. Hope you found this video helpful. My name is Jacinta Okwa, and I'm a real estate investment expert. I'm based in the city of Enugu. I make this kind of video to guide you in getting the right steps to buying land and ensuring that you are buying right whenever you want to buy a land. However, if you want a one-on-one discussion or you need my guide when it comes to buying land right in Nigeria or in Enugu at large, you can go ahead, call or WhatsApp me on 081-4704-2804, and I'll guide you gladly. So until I come to your face again, keep investing in real estate, keep watching my videos, and I will see you next.